Hi guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. It's been a while since I did an account review, but this account owner is the winner of the October Patreon winner. So he is getting a account review and some account improvement. We'll talk as we go on, but I don't want to waste too much time and I think my intros are getting way too long. So let's just get into it. This part of the video is going to be a account review. Yeah, you guys are going to be surprised because this account has a lot of really good units. Hi guys, before we start the video, if you guys want to support me or my channel, please go to the descriptions below and there will be a link to my Patreon. If you join my Patreon, there are small little perks that I try to provide for every Patreon there is, such as helping them with their account and also picking out one winners out of my Patreon to make a video on their account improvement. And this could be RTA, Siege Defense, Guild Defense, Arena Rush, Arena Offense Defense, so on and so forth. Don't worry if you do not win, because I still try to answer every message that I get, so if there's anything that is stopping you from progressing into the game, please send me a message and I'll try my best to help you in that account. But that is it, let's continue on with the video. Let's do what we like to do first, which is to look at the profile. And he has a lot of good units, as you can see already. He has the Nephthys, the Sierra, the Bella I believe, and also the Jogan. Kinda sad for the Jogan because he is not as good as before, but still I think he is a very good unit. In my perspective, I'll be very happy with any art master because I have none and I really lack strippers. But anyways, if we look at the record, he's been playing for 2,000 days, 2,100 days, but he did tell me that after he started, he took a big long break because the game was too hard, he didn't know what to do, and that was very common for players that started the game when this game just came out. It's the same with me. 2014 when I started, the game was extremely hard. It was extremely money hungry to get, nat 5s because it was really hard for you to get scrolls. People really just try to summon early, and when they did not get anything, and when they had such a hard time progressing through the game, like doing GB12, not GB12, GB10, DB10, it was such a big hassle that it was really hard for regular players to advance in the game, and it caused them to quit. And that was the same as me, and that was the same for this account owner. So he did let me know that he just started playing more frequently starting 2020. So let's just say that he's been playing for 500 days. You can see that the arena, he's in C2, and I really think that he should be able to climb to G1. Looking at his box, I didn't look at the rune quality yet, and we'll look at that together. But looking just at the box, it should be at least G1. World Arena, he is currently sitting on C2, but he ended F3, that was his highest end. And Special League C1, Guild Battle, Siege Battle, G1, which isn't that important, but we are going to try and work on his siege defenses. Some of them we're going to try to improve them, so let's see if we can do that. And I'm pretty sure he got all the dungeon stuff done, so I'm going to make sure that I am not touching these dungeon units when I am making the improvement in siege defense. Let's look at his box, because I did say that he has a lot of good units, and just out here he has the Nephthys again. Like I said, he has all the 3 Beast Riders. He has the Diana, he has the Helena, which is great. He has the Wusa. The buff to Wusa is really good, especially in RTA now. And if you also go into his other box, which is out here, you can see he has the Moor, the Water View, the Molong, the Bastet. He really has all the units that you need. He doesn't have the Water Art Master, but he does have the Fire right here. He has the Carnal, and he also has the Changpang, if I'm correct. Yep, Changpang, the Ganymede, the Wind Monkey, Leo, Sierra, you guys all saw that, and Tableau. Yeah, he has this awesome box, so I really think that if he has the rune, if his rune quality is up there, he should be able to climb in Arena and in RTA. And that's what we're gonna see right now. So let's go to the runes, and we're gonna look at 3 runes, okay? It's the Will runes, Swift runes, and Violet runes, and finally we're gonna look at the rune as a whole and see what are his fastest runes in general. So let's go right into it. Let's start with the Swift runes because speed, again, is very important in the game. If you can't go tanky, you have to go fast. And if you can't go fast, you have to go tanky. If you can't do both, then sorry, you just have to be grinding. So let's check that out. So Swift runes, speed, his fastest on slot 1 is 25 and then 23. Okay, nothing crazy, nothing great. Similar to my rune quality, to be honest. My Swift runes lack so much that I could say that my Swift runes, his Swift runes are equal to mine. But let's keep going on. 24 on slot 3, and I have to say that my rune quality is better than this one here, so to me it does look like that he should work on his Swift runes right now. Let's look at slot 4. 27, okay, that's a good one. It looks like it was probably like an event rune or something, or he was really lucky. Not an event rune because it's an innate, so he was really lucky with the rolls. It looks like one roll went into defense and he got triple roll into speed, so it wasn't a quad, it was a triple. And then 23 kind of drops drastically, you can see that. Let's look at slot 5. 27, another one, really good. Again, another roll went into attack, it looks like. So it was a triple roll, not a quad roll. 20, okay, this could be 25, 26 even, if it's because it's an ancient legendary, or just an ancient, is it? It's just an ancient. Oh, it's an ancient legend, okay. So it looks like a roll went into flat attack, which is a bummer. And then 19. So he has like 2 runes that are pretty fast, and then the rest are kind of slow. It's like a slot 6. 28, okay. It's a bummer that it's accuracy, but still accuracy, speed, resistance, speed, there's uses. So I think that's still good. And then 25, and then 22, okay. Oh, this is 24, 25 even, so that's really good. Okay, so his Swift runes is average, definitely not a G1 RTA quality. Even C3 probably cutting it close, but if he gives this rune set to the right units, he still could probably compete for C3. A little too slow for G1 though. Same with me. My rune set is too slow for G1, but it does work in C3. That does not mean that there aren't people that are faster than you. There's a lot of people that are really fast in C3. So the reason why they're in C3 is probably like due to units or due to their pick and bans, but speed is not the only factor that pushes you up to G1. So just remember that. Let's go to violent. Let's look at speed again. Slot 1, 23, and no grind. This should at least be a +4 grind. I would even put this if you don't have anything to put there. However, if you know that you're going to be grinding, farming for grinds, 24 should be the minimum here. Sorry, 27 should be the minimum that you're aiming for. Then 23, okay, one good rune, one fast rune. Slot 3. 27, really nice. 24, okay, 21. 25, okay, 2 25s, that's really good. 26, okay, he does have a few fast violent runes, and I like to see that. Another 26, 20, and 19, okay. So I think his violent runes are probably on par with his Swift runes. Nothing crazy. Again, it's probably C3 quality at least. But for regular arena, in no means your limit is G1. You could definitely go higher than G1. I'm not fast. I hit G3. Units are a big thing, but really depends on your AO and AD. And tanky ADs work really, really well. So just remember that. And also you have a Triton, so a speedy AD will also work if you have the right speed leads, such as the Samath or the Vanessa and the other 2 units, depending on what you have. If you put them up correctly, you could, try for G3 or even G2 easily actually. Just remember that. Let's finally go to Will. Speed 24 and 22. Okay, this could be faster, so this could be 28 because it's an ancient legendary, or is it ancient legendary? No, it's an ancient hero, but still, the ancient runes could get a +6 grind, so this could be a 28. Then 20. Let's look at this here. 21. Okay, so this is a very weak slot. Slot 3. 21 is the fastest, and that's pretty slow actually. Slot 4. 24. 24 is still not that fast. And then 19. Wow, your will runes are probably the weakest. Looking at just speed wise, it is the weakest. And then 24. Oh, 26. Okay, so you have 26 again. Another ancient rune. So if you get an ancient grind, you can make it 28, and this is the ancient legendary. It looks like it was. Actually, I'm not sure if it was a predator rune, but yeah, you could make it faster. So overall, I think your will runes are the weakest. Your will runes are the weakest, and you definitely need to grind more. And I don't know, it looks like you are grinding a lot of the ancient dungeon, and you're probably doing Lumia or whatever that blue one is, because I see a lot of ancient runes, so I think that's good. Please do the Predator, because Predator this month is giving out a really OP slot 2 will rune, and I'm probably gonna go for that as well, so make sure you do that. Make sure you run more BJ5 because you are lacking some grinds for some of these runes, not just will, but we saw that in Violent slot 1 you needed that speed grind, so make sure you do that. And then overall, it looks like your runes still need some work, because I think my runes still need a lot of work. I mean, everybody's runes still need a lot of work in their standard, but definitely mine is too slow, and I definitely want to get faster. My Violent runes are pretty lacking after I rune up certain units, so I definitely want to get more Violent runes there. I think for me at least, my will runes are the most stacked, and I need to work on my GB12 and DB12. Same for you, actually different from you. You need to work on your MB12 first, and then probably BJ5 to get the grinds that you need, and also, you know, the other dungeons. Let's look at the runes as a whole. So speed slot 1, their destroy rune is the fastest, 27, and then 27 for vampire rune, 27 for energy rune, 31. Okay, another one fast rune right there, 31. So just keep that in mind. Remember these runes because it should go to your fastest attack bar booster, or whoever is going first in RTA or regular arena. 31 and then 30. Okay, cool. There's 2 runes that have a 3 in front of them. That's great, but it's only on slot 5. If I slot 6, it's the 28. Yeah, so I definitely think that your rune quality could get you up to G1 in regular arena. It's probably easy, really. You just have to rush and make sure you have a solid defense up. And so I'm going to give you some advice there on what you could run. And then for RTA, I really think you could easily sit at C3, or even, I mean, C2 should be easy, and I think C3 should probably a learning process. I know it's gonna be hard in the beginning, but rune quality wise, C3 should still be possible, especially since you have most of the meta units, not all, but most of them. Okay, so in this video, that's done for the account review. However, I am going to do the arena defense right now, and I'm going to give you some suggestions. So the arena defense you're running right now is this, and I think I heard from the account owner that he did not finish his arena towers. So if you want to finish this first, and it looks like there's a long way to go. Okay, seeing the towers, maybe C3 is kind of hard because you are really behind all of the other C3 players that have finished their towers, and these towers gets applied in RTA as well. So you have to remember that. So I understand if you want to hold up this defense while you're farming points, but I really think that it's fine to put up a strong defense and, you know, beat other strong defenses during the week to get a new record and also to farm points, because I know it takes some time, but if you have the right units, the right team, the right offense, the right runes, it still should be pretty fast, and you get more arena points as you climb higher, especially since if you're in Conqueror level. So keeping that in mind, let's see what we could do. I'm not going to change it, but I'm going to tell you what you could run. So you do have the Nephthys, but it's only a 24% speed lead, so I'm not going to advise you to use that. And really, I don't advise you to use anything that is out here. So you could use the Savannah if you're going to go fast, because one of the most common defenses in G2, G1, even in G3 sometimes, but there's a LD variant there in G3 usually, is with the Savannah, and that's with usually the Samath, but it looks like you don't have the Samath, so that's a bummer. Yeah, you don't have a Samath. And let's see if you have a Vanessa. Okay, you don't have a Vanessa either. So you technically don't have a 33 speed lead, so you're lacking that as well. I mean, usually it's the Clara, Samath, Clara, Cocky and Savannah, this is a very common defense, and here you'll probably put a speed lead like that. But seeing that you only have the Nephthys, you have to be really confident with your Clara's speed, or else they'll just outspeed you. Let's see if we could do something like this. Let's see how fast we can make your Clara. I'm not going to re-ruin your arena defense, because again, that's too much work. I am going to update your siege defense, so I'm not going to do that. But let's take a quick look on how fast we can make your Clara to see if it's viable for you to climb up to G1 or even C3, because C2 was your highest. So let's look at the Swift set, and we are definitely going to take a speed here with accuracy, something like that. Yeah, let's take it from the Triton and then speed everywhere else. 25, we have to take the 24. I really want to take this, but that's one of your fastest runes on Swift, and I don't want to take a rune from here because you have a 30 speed rune. So it looks like we have to take it from here and then go broken. Really, if you go broken like this, it's best if one of your other units have a shield set at least. Okay, just keep that in mind. By having a shield set, even if they come in with the Leo might not bring down the HP of Clara, and you know, when Clara has full HP, she is programmed, or the AI is programmed to always use skill 3. And we can just put this right there. So 306 is actually not that bad. Not that bad for a Clara. So, but it's not bad, but it's probably not gonna work when you're using a 24 speed lead, and if they use a 33 speed lead, it'll probably get just run over. So your other bet is to use the Triton instead. And if we use the Triton, one downside is that he should be on will, because the Leo, you don't want the Leo pushing him back, right? Leo is just a straight up counter to Triton if he does not have will. So let's see how fast you can make this guy. So 28, 27, Swift, 26. So let's take this, and then let's make sure that, oh wait, we need to give him will. I'm forgetting. Will, let's see, that's 24, 21, that's a no. 24, okay, let's take that. And 19, that's a no. So we have to give him a slot 2 speed with speed, and that looks good. So you will skill that up, but let's just not use that and use a plus 15 just to see how fast he is. Like that. And to be honest, he's not that fast. He's actually losing speed, which is a bummer. But still, that's 315 speed, which could maybe make your Triton move first, even with the 24 speed lead. But really, you're in a disadvantage just by the fact that you don't have a 33 speed lead. Let's look at another option. Because you don't have a 33 speed lead, you're gonna go Tanky. And if you're going Tanky, you have some good units. One is the Cardinal. Cardinal is an awesome unit. Where's the Cardinal? There you go. The Cardinal is an awesome unit. And you probably need a strip. What's a good strip? I mean, this could be a good strip, the Ryu. Just put him on Despair, right? The one downside is that you don't have a Molly or something like that. If you had a Molly, this defense would be really scary. But because you don't have Molly, it is not that hard to really. It's not that hard to just cleave it. But if you just have the right units, you could still stall. So maybe something like this. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh, where is that Ryu? We don't need the Ryu because we have a Juno. And then we don't need that. A water unit that's tanky. The Molong is good too. But I think the Ryu is pretty good too, to be honest. The Ryu is awesome. Or you could put double Nemesis Will on this girl. And you could put a defense up like this. So put double Nemesis Will on the Praha. You know, make all of these super tanky, make the Juno fast enough. So now you have 2 strips, you have death prevention, you have will, and then you have some control. Some people might say that you lack damage, and if that's the case, then you could either take out the Praha or the Juno or even the Triana, just, you know, choose. Like you could take out this for the Wind Monkey that will bring in the damage you're lacking, something like that. Or you take out the Praha, thinking that the Triana is tanky enough and that you think you'll survive with the Triana's passive, then this is also a viable defense. Okay. Just make sure the Praha goes in front of the Cardinal so that Cardinal could land the debuffs if the Juno used the strip. But guys, that was it. Goods. I'm just gonna call you Goods because I have no clue how to pronounce that. Hope you enjoyed the account review. I hope you know what you have to focus on now. Really, I think you should stop summoning. Just don't buy scrolls. Anything that you get from the game is fine, but don't buy them. Don't buy it with root crystals because it's not worth it anymore. You have a lot of the meta units. I know you would want like a 33 speed lead, but for those you could wait for summoning stones. So stop using money on summoning, and I would actually just use all your crystals on farming, because really if you farm and get those runes, I think you could progress both in RTA arena and in Siege. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys stay tuned for, I hope you guys look forward to the next video that I'm gonna post up. It'll be again with this account where I'm helping him in Siege defense. I'll probably update 1 or 2, so hope you guys look forward to that. And if there's anything else that you guys would like to see in Summoners War, please put a comment below. I read all the comments. I try to reply to all of them because at this point I'm not getting that much. So yeah, more interaction with the viewers is what I like. Please smash that like button and subscribe. But that was it, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.